Alright, welcome back to Skyrim. So last time we were saved and then our culture was insulted by the same people who saved us. But then we slowly made our way to Dawnstar, and we found some food, some animals to skin, stuff like that. Just the basics we need to survive. Now I am looking for a spot to set up a campfire so I can cook breakfast, because I didn't see any cooking pots in my brief time in Dawnstar. Most people probably wouldn't want me in their homes at this hour. It is currently 5:19 a.m. Looking up here, because this could be a decent spot to make a fire, nice and sheltered from the wind, that kind of stuff. Actually, I could use that building over there. Yes, that'll work. That'll work nicely, assuming that nothing undesirable has moved in there. Can pick some of the flowers on the way too. Like I said, this character might want to try her hand at alchemy. Not going to stop and pick up every ingredient though, don't worry. Okay, Windward Ruins. Not seeing anything yet. Ah, some skeevers. Oh, you guys are actually a lot tougher than I thought. I'm going to be very upset with myself if I die to a pair of rats. There. Motherfucker. That wolf tried to take advantage of my lapse of attention. Okay, I have one lockpick. Oh. Fuck. Where is it? If you heard that little thud, that was me face-palming against my microphone. And to make matters slightly more annoying, my dog, of course, chose that moment to start barking. At nothing, of course. Alright, time to build a campfire. Yep, just place that here. I need to use it, and I'm going to skip the tutorial because I've played through this collection before, and with campfire before. So first, I need to make some kindling. Don't ask where I got that woodcutter's axe. I like the animations that are added, though, I really do. Add some kindling. Like so. Create some wood shavings. For some tinder. Throw that into the fire. It's not a fire yet, but it will be. And we do have some fire magic, but like I said in the previous episode, this character doesn't really have a knack for magic. So let's use a stone. Let's hope none of the other vegetation... fuck, I had a stroke. Vegetation here will catch fire. I assume not, because it's all covered in snow, and when that melts, it'll get nice and wet. Still new to the whole surviving thing, so it's going to take a little bit to start fires. Alright, let's make some more kindling. I don't need a big fire. I just need enough to do some cooking. In fact, this is probably... no, it's not enough, actually. Alright, let's add some more kindling. I think that is enough to start cooking. Yeah, I can make it crackling by adding some firewood, but as you can see, I can cook my horker and my dog. Very Red Dead Redemption 2. I think I said that in the last episode, but I just said it again. It's a very similar animation. In that game, if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, your character takes a knife, sticks some meat to it, and then holds a knife over the fire. We're using a stick. But similar concept. Now, in before somebody in the comments says, oh, roasting things on sticks over a fire is not exclusive to Red Dead Redemption 2. This collection just gives me some Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes and its survival mechanics, okay? Fucking fight me. Okay. That's all of our food cooked. So let's see about putting it out and destroying it. Yep, I got a little bit of fuel back. But there's no further fuel. Let us eat breakfast. Num num. The early game is very much going to be a bit slower paced like this, which I really like. But I do apologize if that is not your cup of tea. Right, so currently I am debating either taking some bounty work here or going somewhere where it's warmer. Although, thinking on it, I should probably get some equipment before I do anything. Be it hunting bounties here or traveling south to somewhere warmer. I think that I saw an iron mine on my way in, Ironbreaker mine. Heard some of the workers talking outside. Don't worry, I'm not going to harvest every flower. I'm just gathering up some right now. So perhaps I can grab some iron from those mines, use the smelters here. Hopefully they won't mind me taking some of their material, seeing as I'd be digging it myself. And then I can use that iron to make some weapons and armor.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
A vigil flyer. Is this related to the fact that they rescued me? The vigil is watching. Cease your evil, or your Daedra worshipping ways will soon come to an end. What the fuck? You guys just saved me yesterday, you insulted my culture, and now you're threatening me. Ugh. Perhaps I should have never come to this backwater of a province. As a reminder, in case you missed last episode, this character follows the reclamation. There's a filled black soul gem on the floor here. Yeah, this character follows the reclamations, which are Daedra. Morrowind culture and such, ever since the fall of the Tribunal. Then, of course, you have the Ashlanders, who always figured that the Tribunal were traitors. And they were right. I can't see jack shit in here. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. I can see some shit in here. Right now, I am looking for a pickaxe, so I can actually do some mining. Surely there'd be one lying around somewhere in a mine, right? Aha. I'll take that. In fact, how does it compare to my dagger?
Hey, someone had to take it,
Worse. Well, at least I'm getting permission from the workers. Alright, let's do some digging. Hard work. Alright, that took longer than I expected it would. 7:30 right now. So let us go and see what we can do with 5 iron. I could do some more mining, but like I said, that took a little while. So let's see what we can do before we commit to more mining. Of course, we're going to have to smelt this iron. Now, in this collection, it would ordinarily take some time to do crafting, but I have disabled the effects of time flies, the mod that does that. Personally, just because it is not my personal preference to have every crafting thing take a bit of time. Could you please stop talking over me? You're throwing me off. Right, what was I saying? Right, having everything take some time is not my personal cup of tea. Because then I just never do it. I'd rather engage with the systems than not engage with the systems. So if you're playing along in the collection with me, how you would do that is go in the MCM to time flies right here. And then you would just disable it, uncheck this box. That's it. But things like hunting and stuff, those will still take time. Right, so to make some iron armor, I would need some leather strips and some corundum for that version. Yeah, it's banded iron armor. Let's just look in here real quick. Regular iron armor just takes some leather strips and all 5 of the iron that I mined. Is there anything that I can get away with making for cheaper? Any heavy armor hiding in the other categories? Not that I can see. So I will need to mine more iron if I want another weapon, which preferably I would go for a great sword for this build. That will take 4 more iron. Okay, so it's looking like I'm going to have to mine another iron vein, which is fine. This is going to take me a bit of time. Do they have a tanning rack? They do. Okay. Let us tan some leather and some leather strips. And then make this armor like so. Wait, what was that other thing I just saw? Oh, a wooden greatsword. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be fighting with wooden weapons. Although, funnily enough, it might actually do more damage than this dagger. I wasn't really looking. I'll put on this armor after I'm done mining so I look a bit less conspicuous in there. Right now, I look quite a bit like one of their workers. So, I'm going to take advantage of that. Hope that nobody asks too many questions. I used all my iron, so now I need at least 4 more, preferably 6, so that I could temper the things that I'm making. But I won't get too greedy. Alright, that is enough. I had to move to another iron vein because the one that I started with only had 3 ore. So now I have 6. I can officially make myself the greatsword, and then temper this cuirass and the greatsword. Which, in this collection, by the way, things will degrade over time, so it won't keep that temper forever. In fact, I expect it to become untempered pretty quickly, because my crafting skill is not great.
Need something?
Nope, I am just doing my thing. Alright. Let's make that greatsword. Oh, I forgot. I bound toggle off the community shaders to G. So when I searched just then, I pressed G and it turned off. Excuse me. I can make a new eye patch. But I'm not gonna. The one that I have serves me well enough. Thankfully, the necromancers didn't take it from me like they took everything else.
Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Yeah, I'm not the best smith yet. But it's only a matter of time. Alright, there we go. We've got a great sword. I'm just going to find somewhere slightly more private to change into the cuirass. There we go. I guess it is a bit more than a cuirass. The pants kind of match what I was wearing, so I guess it implies that I just kind of put it on over my pants. Looks like I took off the shirt, though. That's fine. Probably a bit chilly, but it's fine. And I don't have enough fur, or leather, or hide even, that's what I was looking for, to make a cloak yet. Let's see if you have any for sale. My mic arm is kind of blocking my screen a little bit. Okay, you don't have a cloak for sale. That's fine. You can have the dagger, though. How about that?
Come back if you need steel.
I don't think that there's a general store here. So I think I'm just going to have to be on my way. And I think that also means that I'm going to settle with heading south to start my merc work. Because doing work up here in this outfit, not exactly ideal. My arms look teeny right now. Like I said, this character kind of atrophied in a prison because of a long sentence. She was probably stronger back then, before she was arrested. And yeah, you've probably noticed I've got some things on my belt. I've got my coin purse and I've got the flute. Once I get potions, I'll also have some potions on there. I don't think I have any empty bottles, do I? No. You need empty bottles to brew potions in this collection, which I think is cool. Is there a road sign around here? Because I'm afraid I do not know these lands. Nope. Well, it's 9 a.m., so that's east. So this would be south. Okay. Let's go this way and hope that we end up somewhere warmer. Got some wolves ahead, including an ice wolf, which I had a premonition about being rather dangerous. Although with a honed I didn't hone it. I picked up the extra iron for the purposes of tempering my equipment, and I never fucking tempered it. Well, let's hope that I can handle one of these guys. Aha! That wasn't too bad. With a good weapon, I was actually able to take them. Okay, I'm not too far from town right now, meaning I could probably get away with doing some skinning. Yeah. You know what I just realized? When I made that fire earlier, I forgot to actually see about leveling up my survival skills. Oh well. Okay, I'm chilly. 1 hour has passed. I see another wolf. Let me take care of that before I skin his brother. Okay, now I am very cold. I would carry these into town, but I don't have a hunting permit. You know what? Let's do this. Don't mind my sword kind of going through my face there. The animation looks better in third person. I actually really like that you're holding it over your shoulder like this. Again, kind of reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's go back to these ruins. Let's start a new fire. And then let's do some skinning there, and then I can pop back into town and see about making myself a cloak. Which I know, shortest outing from town. I started going south, but then I gave up on it to do a little bit of hunting. Alright, let's drop the carcass here. And then let's get a fire going, because I'm pretty chilly right now. Place here. Use it. I've already got kindlings. I was able to reclaim it from the fire earlier. I'm going to need to make some new tinder, though. It doesn't need to be a massive fire, just enough to keep me warm. Also to level up my skills. Okay, I've almost got it. It might be taking longer right now because of the precipitation that's going on. Aha. Alright, so to make it flickering and thus last 3 hours, I need some more kindling by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay, I'm already warming up. That's good. Add some kindling. Alright, so this will last a few hours. That's fine. Let me go get that other wolf. I'm already feeling peckish again. I guess I did spend rather a long time in the mines. I hope I get 2 of those fur plates from this one ice wolf pelt like I'm thinking. I just kind of realized if I don't actually get 2 fur plates from it, then I'm not going... Oh wait, duh, I have a wolf back at the thing. How'd I already forget about that? I will have enough regardless. Ignore me, I am stupid. Just gonna... Oh, I don't know how that thing's balancing on my shoulder. Let's go into first person so we don't see that. I already see the warm glow of my fire. Okay. Let's drop this wolf too now. And do some skinning. Okay. That took an hour. That also took an hour. Alright, let's eat a little bit of food, because I was getting peckish. Num num. Alright, and now 20 minutes. I think that's enough time to look at my skills. No, I don't need a system tutorial. Alright, so Firecraft. I do not have enough perk points yet, 67% of the way. It's fine. Okay. Art of the Hunt. By remaining still and focusing on your surroundings, you can use your instincts to track down nearby animals and resources. Yes, please. So next would be handcrafting, which I mentioned earlier. Yeah, there are some cool perks here. I'll go over them when they become relevant. And then this is the one that we're really going to want to focus on, because spatial awareness here gives you the compass. So, let's see here. Do I have... Nope, I don't have a perk point. I'm very close. But I don't have one yet. Probably don't have a beast handling point. Yeah, I've not handled any beasts. You get those from, like, riding your horse, that kind of thing. Cooking. 0% progress. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that, because I did actually do some cooking. Perhaps it needs to be a cooking pot to actually earn experience. I'm not sure. Well, let's put out the fire and destroy this. No unspent fuel to reclaim. That's fine. Alright, back to town. I know that I can make one of those cloaks on a tanning rack. I did see that. I've got an ice wolf pelt and 2 wolf pelts to work with. Don't mind me, I was just sipping my coffee as I was walking. Yeah, if the people of Dawnstar catch on to my actions, they're probably going to dislike me. I stole their firewood and also stole precious ore from their mines. Well, I'm getting rather dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Gonna need a bath. Excuse me. Alright, so... Okay, it only does give 1, but I should have enough to make a cloak. That makes some hide lace. Boom, warm fur cloak. That is very much going to be needed, because I've got bare exposed arms. That'll add to our warmth. How about I stop by the inn and rent a bath or something? Which is not a part of Gate to Sovngarde out of the box. I made a mod a while ago that allows you to rent a bath at inns with dirt and blood installed. Which is the mod that's making me dirty. So I can just go in here and rent a bath at the inn, and I'll be clean. It's 25 gold.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Got one of those Vigilants of Stendarr.
Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Bullshit, buddy. I spent the night here last night and very much had one. Well, I'd like to rent a bath.
Of course.
Alright, and now I am nice and clean. Got some health regeneration fortification because of the food that I ate. The music distracted me there. And then, yeah, seasonal vitality. I get a bonus from it being summer. I regenerate health a bit quicker. Don't mind me just having a case of the burps because I was just drinking my coffee. Apparently I got a lot of air down with my coffee. Alright, now for real, let's head out. Into the great unknown. With my sword stabbed through my cloak. I really do need like a backpack or something to make the illusion a bit less noticeable. Or to create the illusion that it's not being stabbed through my cloak or making it the clipping less noticeable. I combined what I was trying to say, two different thoughts, and it came out weird. If you know me by now, then you know to expect shit like that when I am talking. I'm rather slow in my heavy armor, as well, it would seem. My character that I played last for Gate to Sovngarde was a light armor character, whose build really focused on just being very fucking fast. So it's definitely a change of pace to go to a heavy armor character that is moving slowly, but I am perfectly fine with that. Fine to kind of take in the sights as I go. This collection doesn't have quite as many graphic mods as my standard load order did before, but it still looks really good. Motherfucker, who's shooting at me? Generally, when you're getting shot at, the thing that you should not do is stand still. Oh, I think an arrow just went wide as they were fighting the giant. If I could get away with robbing that chest while the giant is distracted. Okay, goat hide, I'll take it. Iron sword, don't need. Horker tusk, heavier than it's really worth. My carry weight is pretty good though because of my starting trait of being a lone wolf. Since I am traveling alone, I have that extra 50 points of carry weight. Otherwise, I'd be starting at just 200 points of carry weight. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to draw my sword. That was a heavy finger. This is the encounter with the French person. You'll see what I mean.
Hey, you, ignorant dog. Give me your stuff, or I'll roast you alive.
Where have I heard that one before? Back off now or you'll beg me for mercy.
Is that the best you can do? You sound like a screeching little worm.
Do I look like I have much in my pockets? They're empty. Go away.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, you seem to be carrying a lot of stuff for a miserable nut such as you.
I don't carry anything good, I'm telling you the truth.
We wasted our precious time speaking with you. We will mind you no more. Off you go. Bye-bye.
You have anything to add? Just making sure they're not going to try to shoot me in the back or something. They really didn't seem like they knew what they were doing. She seemed a bit nervous. Unfortunately, I must not look very imposing right now, between my two spats in prison, the long one and then the brief one with the necromancers. Don't mind me just saving the game periodically. This collection is very stable, but it's still a good idea to save on occasion, because this is still Skyrim ultimately, and there are over 1,800 mods in this mod pack, this collection. And yeah, crashes will still happen on occasion. Now, I do not have a ranged weapon. I'm saying that because I'm looking at the archer point that's right up ahead. Because, well, I just don't have one, but also because I've got the one eye, which reduces my damage with the archery weapons, bows and crossbows, that kind of stuff. But perhaps I can kind of get a lay of the land by going up here. Oh, I have been spotted, which is not surprising. He's not attacking yet. Oh, well, there's an archer right there, but I'm not seeing any archers posted on the walls or anything. Maybe I can get some supplies here.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
There are probably going to be a lot of dismemberments with these two-handed weapons. I do not have enough stamina for a power attack.
Come back here.
Okay. Still not enough. Oh, well, you're dead. Reinforced iron greatsword. It's slightly better than the one I made. Am I getting I am getting shot at. Yeah, there's an archer. Sheathing my weapon because I'll move quicker. Take some cover. Costs stamina to sneak though, so I don't want to be doing it forever. Cut your fucking arm off. Alright. There's someone down there. Getting stuck on the geometry. Ow, my head. Nope, get back, get back. I got stuck on geometry again. I don't have any potions or anything. I can eat some flowers. Ooh, I don't know if this is actually stacked. I think I just wasted those. Ow. Okay. Yeah, so combat in this collection, not the easiest. Not the hardest I've played, but not the easiest, that's for sure. It's funny, the creator of this mod pack, Jay Serpa, he does permadeath runs on his YouTube/Twitch channel. He live streams to both. And yeah, people, myself included on occasion, do poke fun at him for dying quite quickly with his characters. When you play his collection, you come to understand why that's the case. Of course, it's all in good fun when I poke fun. Presumably everybody else too. Because I know how it feels. I very much do. If I was doing permadeath runs, this character actually, the first one, would have died super quick in the first episode because of those wolves. Well, this isn't my first Sovngarde character, but you know what I mean. This would have been the first character of a permadeath run. I'm gonna get your archer buddy first.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, you jumped down. Rude. And you'll pay with it. Pay with your life for it. Holy shit! I was not expecting that. Oh, and I didn't save on the approach for some reason. Here, I'll pause so you don't have to watch the walk back again. All right, I actually saved this time. Maybe it's a good idea to go after a dude with the big weapon first. I was prioritizing the archer because I don't like getting shot at. But this guy is a threat.
I'll put you in the ground. Come on.
Okay. Get you down. Good. Try to evade your arrows. Fail to evade your arrows and kill you. Okay. Do either of you have potions? You have salt piles, that's good. Don't know if I should even bother to take the archery weapon, the bow. Sorry, I'm still a bit burpy. Okay, you have some better armor. That's good. And a slightly better greatsword. That's going to be warmer and equivalent in armor rating. No, you heard nothing. Don't worry. Shh, 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 shh. Let's just quickly get this stuff on. Ooh, steel boots. Nice. I did not mean to do that extra power attack. Let's get some stamina back before fighting this guy, because he hit quite hard. Or let's deal with the archer first. Nope, not enough to power attack. Okay. Sheathe the weapon. And just try to kite this guy until I have enough stamina to fight back. Okay, I'm not seeing any archers on the walls. Oh, looks like he got stuck. Heh. Okay, he got unstuck. Oh no. Let's eat some flowers. Num num. Did you happen to have any potions? He's back. Oh, come on, I bashed. I probably just was not close enough. Good thing I just saved. Sorry, I forgot to mute when I was drinking my coffee. Generally, if you can get a power attack on someone first, you're good, because you will stagger them. Oh, good, you have a potion. I'll take that. Whoops, and let me take your weapon. Did you just have 1 gold on you, or did you have a different kind of coin? Nope, just 1 gold, I guess. What did your iron helmet look like? Oh, it's the standard Skyrim one. Do I want to wear a helmet? I suppose I probably should. There is actually a mod in this collection that allows you to put your helmet on your belt. You'll see it starts on my belt and then I'll put it on my head. Then I should automatically put it back on my belt when I get into town. No, it's making my hair hide. I don't like that. It makes me look bald. There, you can have your helmet back. Alright, and then there's this armor with the fur. Same weight, same armor rating, just better warmth. So I'll take it. Yeah, it's covered up my legs a bit better. That's good. I think I'll hold on to my armor now because I can actually smelt it back down. And then this sword is slightly better. Looks like it might be a bit shorter. Which actually does matter in this collection because we have precision installed. Yeah. But it doesn't look terribly short, so that's fine. Okay, this face mask will provide a bit more warmth. That's good. Let's put that on. For now, at least. Then can I actually... Oh, I think I need to configure that button. Hold on. Yeah, so I can put the bandana down or keep it up with the same button that's used to toggle the helmet. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't just wear the helmet and keep it on my belt, it's because I don't really like the idea of it giving me armor rating while not being on my head. In towns, that's fine, but out and about like this, don't really want that. No shade to anyone who is okay with that. It's just not my cup of tea, personally. Let's just deal with you. Yeah, got a critical hit. That's good. Okay, so that is equivalent warmth rating, but it's fine, so it's slightly better. How would that look on me? Yes, because style is important. Not a fan. It's just 1 point of armor anyway. I could keep it to smelt it, but I do worry that I'm carrying a bit too much. Now, I do need to be careful while carrying this skooma, because I could be randomly searched by guards when I come into town, and then they'll get after me for carrying contraband. But are we currently stressed right now, actually? No. Ooh, intimidating clothes. Your attire lets you intimidate others more easily, but shopkeepers and guards will be distrustful. Interesting. I think that's because I'm wearing heavy armor, because I never got that in my last playthrough. Either that or it's the type of armor that I'm wearing. Maybe I look a bit bandity at the moment. I'm not sure. Okay, got a bard outfit, which, by the way, if you're wondering what this is from, this is it's a paid creation. I added the Bard's College expansion by King Gath. I actually have a few creations in my load order currently, but I'll talk about them when they're relevant. Ooh, Ancient Imperial Heavy Helmet. That is interesting. Now, how would it look? I'm sliding a bit. There is something a little bit intimidating about that. Do I actually get to keep the... yes, I do. I'm wearing my face mask under it. Wonder if there's any clipping. I'll need to get a better look and better light. Let's see here. No. No. Oh, there's a little bit down there, but... Actually, no. It looks like that's just my mask. I think that there's no, like... Hold on, let me remove this. So I can kind of explain what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, my neck would be exposed, but it's not when I have the mask on. But, okay, I just put my helmet on over my helmet. Disregard that. That's funny. Does look a little bit intimidating. I think I'll keep it for now. I already searched these guys. I don't know why I'm researching them. No, I'm not researching them. I'm researching them. Pick up a flower to make up for the one that I ate. Take your septum. Alright, let's see what's in here.
What was that?
There's a bard in here.
Over here.
Oh,
Go ahead, try and fight back.
I destroyed her bow, which is a thing that can happen when you power attack. Ooh, nice. As you can see, because I'm inside, my helmet was taken off and my face mask was lowered. Now, I don't know if that bard is supposed to be there. I think that's a bard from the King Gath creation that I was talking about. I don't know if he's supposed to be in there when this is bandit occupied. I'll have a look in a moment just to verify that before I commit to that explanation. You. No, let me... Yeah, Novice Naysayer from King Gath's Creations Bard. I think I'm just going to pretend that he's not here. Ooh, 25. This is also 25. Looks like it might be a little bit bigger. Will be flagged as stolen, though. Here. It's a nicer looking sword, too. Yeah, it is a bit bigger, so that means a bit more reach. Here, I'll drop the reinforced iron sword. I'll keep my current, my original greatsword in case I need a backup or to smelt it. These coins are floating a little bit. Ooh, some skooma. Got some salt as well. Yeah, no idea what you're doing here. I mean, technically, it's a little tavern thingy, but yeah, it's still a bit weird. We have some floaties around here. Now, this very much could have been patched in a future version of Sovngarde. I hasten to remind you that I am using a little bit of an old version. I think this is the way I came in, because I see a set of footprints coming in this way. So let's go this way. Plus, I think that's west because that's where the sun is setting, I believe. It's a bit hard to see the sun right now because there are a bunch of mountains around. And it's also a bit cloudy. And the light's coming from that way. Yeah, I imagine if I had a matching set of armor, I'd look a bit better, but the helmet itself, like I said, is a little bit intimidating. Especially with one eye covered like that, with the eye patch underneath. And I'm more okay with my hair being hidden by the helmet like this, because it's actually covering the back of my head. So I don't look bald, at least. Oh, and if on occasion you notice, like in the top right, that just appeared, the animation's loading, that's normal. That will pop up on occasion, usually when I'm traveling outdoor cells like this. Community shaders will sometimes also have a pop-up in the top middle that will talk about rendering shaders or something. Don't actually remember what that says. I could possibly cut across there, but no, I'm going to stick to the road. Like I said, this is unfamiliar country to this character right now. What's going on here?
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person. Foreigners. What a nuisance.
Hi, I'm a foreigner. What was that all about?
They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
I wonder who they are looking for.
I will thank you not to interrupt me in my tasks.
Well, who are you looking for?
We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Red Guard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure.
Okay.
All right, then.
I mean, I guess we are kind of close to Whiterun, as the sign indicates. Yeah, it's getting a bit late into the evening, not terribly so right now. But when we get to Whiterun, we'll probably spend the night there and then start looking into doing some bounty work in the morning. But that may have to wait until next time, because that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.